Alright, I'm impatient. So, here we go. Hello. We're just... Nice, sorry about that. We're gonna be just playing some Valheim on our lonesome, since, nobody else either felt like or wanted to join us today. So, I'll just be logging in now. Hope you're all well. The plan is today is to make some base upgrades and yeah, the plan today is to do some base upgrades and just make things look nice. I can't do too much progress because I'm not playing with the others and we all sort of like agreed to all play together, so I don't want to go too far without them. However, I did sort of say, hey, server's going to be open at this time. If anyone wants to join, they can. And general consensus was they weren't too bothered. So Olaf Deer Puncher is continuing by himself. Sadly, I can't name my character that. So if you remember where we left off, we were in this... Yeah, if you remember right, we were in this little hut that we had rebuilt. Because we were in the progress... We were in the process of making a path towards some tin and some copper. And I felt as though this would be a very good halfway spot. So what I will be doing, so I'll just make it a little more like accessible to the cart, really. Because it's we don't want it to be too bumpy. The cart gets quite heavy, and having it all like one good size will help a lot. Looks like it needs another hit. But yeah. Also, we managed to hit 200 followers last night. So if you guys have any ideas what you want to do as a like celebration for that, let me know. Because currently I am mostly unsure. I don't have any plans set in stone anyway. I have a couple of ideas that are things I think would be fun, but nothing like 100% certain. So I'd be more than happy to listen to some suggestions. I don't know why I started over that, but yeah. So now this path's a bit wider. We can even bring the cart down. We can start bringing it along. But yeah, plan today, as well as making things a bit prettier, so doing this and making sure the cart can get along. I will probably also can I flatten this anymore? Yeah. Yeah, hopefully we can get some more copper, make a bit more progress like that. Get some more bronze. Get a couple things going, so like a fermenter and a cooking pot. That would be very useful. Yeah. Overall, we'll just be vibing, chilling out, playing video games, having a good old time. Is the main thing, really. I am not regenerating stamina as quick as I would like. So, I may need to go get some food. There we go. We've got to make sure that we can get around here. With the cart, because obviously we don't want to get this far and then just like knock the cart off. Wouldn't be ideal. So we can build up here. If you look at the top, it'll add to that as well, so you can save some resources. Not that we really need to. We did some digging a second ago, but yeah. Oh, I will need to go get repair for my pickaxe. Not my pickaxe, my regular axe. Yeah. But yeah, so we've got a nice little path started. That's a big log. Yeah, we've got a path started. We've got that little house, and yeah, we will be basically just making sure that we can get the car all the way down, since you know, it makes things a lot faster to have the cart about rather than relying just on your inventory. Because relying just on your inventory essentially just leads to you having to make more trips. So if you can make less trips, you can gather more in each trip. And my game's crashed. Nice. Yeah, if you can gather more in each trip, then you have to take less trips. And it'll, in essence, be faster. But yeah. Hope you're all doing well though. We've got the vibes playlist. Like just vibing out, just chilling with it. If it crashes again, I will switch which version of it I launch with. Why are you angled funny? There we go. That seems about right. Just over a tad. There we go. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing alright. Hope we're all vibing. Just want to say again, thank you very much for 200 followers. It means a lot to me. I've been learning. I've been watching videos. Right, hopefully the server remembers my progress. It does. Good. I wouldn't have been all too happy if it hadn't. But this does mean I can sort of build this stuff back up. There we go. Like this. We can slowly bring it down. And then start flattening again. But yeah. We'll raise it around here just so it's not floating. So it looks better when it's not floating. And we'll apparently just dig around this bush. I'll just punch it. Save my X. Hello. Marada, how you doing, Candrum? You right, man? Nobody wanted to play today, so I figured I would continue regardless. I'm doing good. I'm glad to hear it. Food. Yeah, have you had a good day? Been up to much? Anything exciting? Or just like, has it just been an average Wednesday? Because I've just been enjoying it. I mean, I wanted to play something chill. Basically, I don't want to. So I said this to M, my girlfriend. I was like, I'm actually starting to enjoy video games again, and it directly correlates with me barely like playing Valheim, not Valheim, Valorant so much less. And I don't mean this is like a BM to anyone who enjoys it, but I ended up playing Valheim, like being in a bad mood, thinking, fuck it, I'll play some games, I'll stream. I'll play some Valheim, Valorant. It's the Val. But I was like, yeah, I'll play some Valorant. Now, you know, chill me out, and then I just would feel worse. Whereas I don't. I'm sure it'll have its moments, but I don't get that anywhere near as much with this game. So like, it seems like a no-brainer to play this more. Yeah. Like, I actually want to enjoy playing video games. I don't want to. I don't want to resent it every time I play it. You know. Oh, the thing is, I've usually been a fan of him. Yeah, it's way more chill. Like normally I am a fan of them though, like I say, which is why I was so surprised that I was like getting like that. But I guess that game in itself is like that rather than like. I think it's the players as well. So like not necessarily like Ed and that, but like just the people you meet tend to be quite frustrating, I think is the best way of putting it. So I just didn't really, I don't know, it's very easy to burn out with it, and it's just like people take it way too seriously even when you're like just pissing about. Like it's even if you're in the game mode where you shouldn't care, people still take it really seriously. I think part of that problem is that they make you play unrated before you can play other game modes. Oh, fuck it, I'm just gonna run. They make you play unrated before you play other game modes, so it's a bit like, well yeah, no shit, people are gonna take it serious because you have to do this to be able to like play the main thing that everybody else plays. But it just ruins it. Yeah. Yeah, I think the problem is also that it's a mixture of the CS League and the CS League and like Counter-Strike communities. So it's normally the people that are like, I don't know, it just feels bullshit every time I play it as well. So I was just like, it's time to stop. Oh my god, you need a fire nearby, but this one's... Oh, it just doesn't have any fuel. I'm wet. Okay. But yeah. Oh, and I think we've crashed again. Yeah. I don't know why this keeps happening to my game. But when I don't run the version of Vulkan, this is what it does. It just crashes really regularly. So, it's a shame. Yeah, like it's not even like I hate Valorant. It's just I think playing it as much as we did, like even Ed, who plays it pretty much every day, doesn't like it. The good thing is, right, because it's on a server now, like it's on a separate save file. It doesn't matter if it crashes because the progress I made in the world stays there. So at least I've got that going for me. I hate Valorant, yeah. I remember you saying that you just enjoy more chill games like anyway. So it's totally fair. It's obviously not for everyone anyway. Like M has said to me that she wouldn't want to play with Ed and Izzy. And not because she doesn't like Ed and Izzy, but because they get so hung up on it when it's a fucking video game. So like, oh good, at least I'm here. So you know, it's the crash of arms on the door, darkened glowing pain of sleep, face swells snarling before you. Jesus. Why is it only comfort 1 now? I don't know. This is our house. I don't know why it's like this. I'll be honest. I also don't know how I still have nails. Just a video bought a gun. Yeah, like that's sort of like, as much as that is a meme, that's the sort of shit I mean. I need a cultivator next. What thing's gonna build as well? But like yeah, it's like 69. Nice. It is like that. Oh my god. This is the next mission. Hello there. Cooking cauldron and a fermenter is the next mission. I was gonna try and get enough to get everyone like to get everyone else stuff, but I don't know. They're not on, so they're not on. So fuck it. Hello there, General. Are you excited for Kenobi? I know you're probably not, cause like, but like I'm not expecting lightsaber battles and stuff. I'm sure there will be some. I'm just not expecting a whole lot of them. Because he's like on the run and stuff. I don't know, I'm excited for it. It comes out in like 2 days. It's this Friday. I think it'll be cool. I have 9 copper on me. I shifted the spawns and stuff around. So we should get slightly more like materials from the ores and stuff. Gonna watch you with a buddy. Nice. Are you watching it on the Friday? Because I'll probably be streaming on the Friday. But I will definitely... Hey, watching these Star Wars shows? That's fair. They're like... Oh yeah, I know what you mean. I thought The Mandalorian was good. It was a bit like weird. Same with Book of Boba. It was alright. Basically, I just want to see more space cowboys. And that's what they're giving me. So like, I'm just sort of eating that shit up. Come here. Make predictions of what dumb stuff's found to the shit they're gonna do. Yeah. Some of it does just feel purely like fan service, but some of it's like... It's definitely fan service, but it feels like okay. You know? I don't know how much sense that makes. But that's just how I feel about it. Also, I've realized that we're just being like industrialists. I'm just breaking everything down. I don't remember if copper deposits respawn either, but I'm just doing it. I'm making a path because I know tin respawns. There's a fair amount of tin along here, as well as this copper. There was anyway. I may have mined it all. But yeah, I don't know. I think that's probably a good idea. It's a good way of doing it. It will definitely break up the monotony of it. Like, and probably bring more fun to it. I don't know, what's your prediction so far? Because I don't have any, I don't know. I feel like they're gonna. I really want them to do a like look back at the Clone Wars, or like do some flashbacks like that, because it looks from like leaks and stuff they might for Boba Fett. They're gonna bring in Mace Windu and give him his own show. You see, as much as that would have been just purely fan service, I wouldn't have minded that. I think Mace Windu is a really cool character, but at the same time, he it's weird because he's a really cool character, but you see barely any of him, and I can't tell if I like him just because he's Samuel Jackson. You know? So, like, as much as I want to see it, I'm not overly tied to it. Because there's loads of, like, fan theory that he's not dead, right? I can't tell if it's fan theory. I haven't read the comics, so I don't know if he's actually, like, not dead or what, but that's your prediction then. Nice. Solid prediction. I don't know. They showed a Fortnite skin of Obi-Wan because fucking of course they did. That's Disney's new way to like advertise. But he's got a blade in this, like a knife, not just a lightsaber. Without mentioning the actor, his looks, or weapons he might use, tell me who Mace Windu is. He is a Jedi who struggles with the dark side of the Force. Like he struggles with the allure towards it because he's an angry boy. So he's actually got his own fighting style because of it. I think it's like the seventh. Is it the seventh? The seventh form. I don't know. And then they had to bring in Lore for his lightsaber. So it's not like I don't know anything about him, but I am definitely biased. As you may expect. Also, this isn't in-game music, it's on Spotify. It's called Valheim Mood. And it's just like Norse music. That sort of thing. But yeah, I know the point you're trying to make. It is taken. Yeah, true. True. I get the point you're making. And it is kind of bullshit because they had to make up that lore just to sort of like fit the character after the films. So, yeah. I do totally get what you mean, don't worry. Pretty much. That's the main thing. I feel like that's valid, though. Yeah. They haven't developed him at all. Which is sad. Because I'm sure they could make a better character out of him. Yeah, if you actually read what he did, yeah, he's a nobody. He's like Kid Mundi in the third film. He shows up just to die, and that's about it. I don't know, I guess he does a little bit more than that, but not like enough for it to be important. I do know what you mean. I'm not trying to apologize for them. I am just one of those people who's just like, I like it. It's fun. I like the pretty lightsabers. and I like that it's still getting attention. The Clone Wars is my favorite, moreover than like anything. So I'm just really hoping they don't make the Ahsoka show bullshit as well. Yep. Yep. Well, it's because they didn't really know what they were doing, right? As far as I'm aware. I do have a little fact about the prequels though. It's that who is it? Warwick Davis wasn't actually meant to be in it. He initially got turned down, but his mum made it was his grandma that heard about it on the radio, and then his mum made up that he was super interested and always had been. So he got the part, which was fun. You're gonna be a problem. So yeah, that was fun. Okay, that was him. I thought it was a fucking troll. I was panicking. All the prequels fans can only talk about extensive lore. Yeah, I mean, they did the Clone Wars really well. Like I am a bit of a Clone Wars fanboy, but they did them really well. Darth Maul is another example. No character, yeah. They did in the prequels, sure, yeah, but in the Clone Wars, they added to him. At least in my opinion. In the Clone Wars, they showed him as like a really tortured character, which was, you know, they built upon it. They made it just quite sad, really. Like his character is, don't get me wrong, he's still like a monster, but his character is just he was just used and abused by like the Sith. Okay, well I can't get that because that rock's there. But like somehow they even managed to make the clones, where the whole premise of them was that they weren't unique. They managed to make very unique clones, which was sick. Oh, I'm breaking both apparently. Clones is such a stupid idea. Yeah, maybe, but I liked them. Definitely part of that is nostalgia, don't worry. But like, I don't know. I liked the Clone Wars. Yeah, I mean, you know, it was the whole thing that was like, yeah, that is stupid, but like, I don't know. The story is dumb, but what they did with the show was really cool. Is how I view it. Essentially. And that's probably just because I like the Clone Wars and there's nostalgia there. But I know it's not all nostalgia. Because I hadn't watched all of it. And then I rewatched the new season when that came out. Like the last one. I'm sure you didn't like the Bad Batch either. Now that I think of it. I can't imagine you would have. If you watched it. But like the whole conscription thing, there's a whole thing about it in, again, this is lore more than personality, but they do mention how, what's the Bad Batch? Oh, it's like a clone, like the Clone Wars show. I'm not talking about Attack of the Clones. They were introduced in that as like essentially genetic defects. Because it was like extra mutations they were trying out. And now you have like this group of clones that are really actually quite unique looking, but functioning as well. compared to the rest of the clones. But I think a lot of people didn't like it. I really enjoyed it, but that, like, as a taking it at face value rather than looking at any deeper, I enjoyed it. This isn't a copper deposit, is it? It is a show, yeah. It's on Disney Plus. Which, again, I don't think a lot of people liked, but I did quite like it. But yeah, taking it purely at face value rather than looking into it any deeper than it actually presented itself as, you know? I don't like leaving my car there, but... So yeah, I don't know. I went in here to get arrested back and then... So yeah, it's a show, I think it's fairly short. It's presented after Order 66. So like it helps if you've watched all of the Clone Wars TV show before, because it ties in very well with that. It's like the end of the Clone Wars show. Basically fits into the start of the Bad Batch. They're even introduced in the end of it, like near the end of thingy. I've made it so you get 2 times the mushrooms because I thought that would be fun. Essentially, one of the main complaints we had, well, it wasn't even necessarily me. I was going to leave everything as vanilla and change like a couple quality of life things. So this is lightly modded. But then Izzy was on with me and Abby the other day, and essentially she didn't like how long everything took. So she was like, can we change that? And I said, yeah, sure. So now we have a mod to change stuff. Basically. Okay. Maybe if I go slightly in, there's a river with tin. Because tin is good. But yeah, we've slightly upped some of the drop rates. I'm gonna head away for a bit, no problem, man. Thank you very much for coming by. I'll still be on, so you're more than welcome to come back anytime you feel like it. So just enjoy your time away, man. Thank you very much for coming by. But yeah, no, I'm excited for Kenobi. I'm sure they'll do some bullshit with it, but I'm still excited. It's mad this is the only tin I could find. I did get 6 ore. So, like, I'm pretty sure it's double the normal amount because of mods, but I'm surprised there's not another river around here. Oh well. We've got a load of copper, so I can get that to start going. Oh, you bastard. Oh, he hasn't damaged it too much. That's all good. Okay. I'll run back, we can start this smelting, and then I'll come back over and look for some tin on the other side. Won't be able to use this path, but is what it is. But yeah, I don't know. I'm a fan of Star Wars just for the sake of Star Wars. That makes sense. I'm not somebody who has to have like... It doesn't have to be the best media ever. Not that like I think a lot of people think that, but like I know some people hold it to a really high standard. which is good because of how much money the industry makes. But like, I would rather content is made on it rather than us not getting any more Star Wars stuff. And that is definitely me being like a little fanboy, but oh well. So be it. I will stand by it. Because, I don't know. It's not like it even reminds me of my childhood. Oh my god, has it crashed again? Yep. Nice. There we go. Yeah. Okay, well that was unfortunate. We'll do the same thing we did last time because that did last longer. I'm pretty sure. Like in terms of not crashing. So we'll stick to doing that. Hopefully this doesn't happen too often. Otherwise, I might need to like check what's going on. It shouldn't be crashing this much. Alright. Maybe we could fight some more trolls, get some more troll hide stuff. That'd be pretty cool. Nice. At least I'm back at base. You feel cold. This will make me overweight, but I'll live with it. There you go. Hopefully that should just keep ticking over. I'll sleep and then we can head over the other way and see if there's any tin. Because I know there's another side. It's bullshit that I only get one. I should be getting the benefits of Comfort 5. I guess it just thinks I'm too, like, exposed. I don't know. I don't know what it thinks. I don't know why we have so much resin, though. Where's the gold? That's a lot of leather. But yeah, I've got some tin on me. So I can throw that in there as well. And then that'll eventually be made into some other stuff. Thankfully, because of a mod we have that just automatically... so it's Valheim Plus. I'm pretty sure it mostly does quality of life stuff. So what that will do is it will keep drawing it'll keep drawing wood and wood, and then it will turn that into the coal, into the charcoal. It will put that back into the chest, and then it will. Oh man, I almost had it. It will put that into the chest, and then the smelter will take the ore and the charcoal out of the chest, smelt it down, and then put its finished product back into the chest. So it basically just means that you don't have to sit there and manage it yourself for ages, which is so nice. It always became quite a pain in the ass just to have it spit out onto the ground. So hopefully this way it will also save the server slightly. Because it's not like the server doesn't have any powerful hardware running it. My server's a bit weird, it's a bit mismanaged the way it's set up. It was just what I had, which was a 3700X. So there's a 3700X powering this server. Which, to be fair, I normally use as a NAS and like an editing station when I'm remoting in. So it's quite useful to have that extra horsepower. But like, I understand that it's still slightly overkill and odd. It's not exactly what you'd normally see in somebody's server. Essentially, like I know that. But it works. It does a good job of it as well. I will mark this because we can come back to that later. So the main thing we're looking for is tin. We have a lot of copper. Getting some more tin would be very good. And what it will do is it will let us get the pot for cooking and also the fermenter so we can make some ales. Because you can make mead bases. And then you can make ales from them, and it's basically just really helpful. It's stuff we didn't do the last time we played that will make things go a lot smoother. I also have a data pack not a data pack. It's essentially a data pack. It means that items float when they're in the water, so no more like. So I suppose if you killed a sea serpent, all of its bits would float, which they normally wouldn't. So I hope it's not seen as cheaty, because that's not what I had in mind when I set it. But if it is, then it's sort of like, so be it. Having this here isn't amazing. Having to deal with it is worse. You are frustrating. Oh shit. This is especially bad because I think there's a brute somewhere. There wasn't a brute. I still took damage from that. So that wasn't great. But it's broken. So we can now sort of traverse this bit a bit easier. Did I get... Yeah, I got an Elder Heart. Which will help us fight the next boss. Well, it won't help us, it will let us. It's very good. The next boss is quite useful. Like his ability. So I like that. I like that for us. Oh, I put my other mushrooms away. Not ideal. 10. I think I may not fuck with this next spawner. And whatever that is. 'Cause I am out of arrows. But at the same time, Olaf the Deer Puncher is no coward. Easy. I don't know why there were so few here. Kind of worries me a little bit. And that's raining as well. Not amazing. However, more tin is always good. Does slightly worry me how little there is out here. But, you know. I'm sure it's all gravy. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. Fast forwards to where something bad happens. If there is no fast forwards, you know everything was fine. Or as in, if there's no fast forward to me like dying or something, you know everything was fine. Ah. Skeletons. Skeletons aren't the end of the world. I would just rather not right now. I also can't remember what's better, swords or maces. Oh. Oh shit, dude. I timed that well. Nice. I can trade blows with him, that's not too bad. We are slightly too heavy. Probably that almost stack of rocks is doing it. There we go, that's something that was almost bad. I didn't realise I'd been spotted. We're all good though. At least for now. Touch wood. I hope my desk is real wood. Otherwise that means nothing. Where are you guys coming from? Look at me go. Actually, I'll grab these thistles if we're going to be making the fermenter and stuff. Oh. Nice, get a bit of wood. I have seen that you can make auto farms, actually. Well, semi-auto. You use like wolves or fire to, and a spawner. Like a grey dwarf spawner. And then they drop into there and die and it drops all stuff, so you just have to go pick it up. Which seems fun. Oh, is that my game crashing? Great place for it as well. I don't know why it keeps crashing. It's a fun little thing I have to do, isn't it? There you go. That should have closed it. Nice, there we go. So I'm confused, right? If I manage browse local files, valheim.exe, run as trouble as an admin. Nice. Now we should be able to. You guys get to see the janky way. I have to. Actually, no, you can't because it'll show you the IP. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it does. Here we go. Sorry for the continued crashing. Apparently, it's just a Valheim thing. I've always loved the game. The thing that slightly frustrates me is that none of my friends have this problem, so I might just need to reinstall the game. Like, delete and reinstall it. At least I'm safe. I guess that was the bad thing that happened. Like, the actual bad thing. Rather than the I got shot and panicked. Alright. Nice. Those are easy to break. I don't know why I was so stressed. Anyway, more tin. We've got a good amount. Hopefully I won't have to run around too much more. I don't really want to be stuck out here at night, is the thing. I also don't know how this is filling up with more water when it's not connected to the sea. Like, as far as I can tell, anyway. Also, it is a bit weird that, it's a bit weird that tin floats, but I don't read into it too much. Oh. Oh, we filled up. What can I drop? Oh, they do worse. They do better stamina, though. Guess that's what we get rid of. We would also be max weight. Drop the cradle fires, drop the wood. So what? Okay, we're max weight now. I will run back. I won't run straight through the middle though, because that just feels like a recipe for disaster. Oh. Punch, 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 punch. Nice. Okay, I'm not going to chase it into the woods. That feels like a bad idea. When I'm trying to escape in one confirmed piece. Oh, there's a bit of tin right here. Maybe I can get it. So blueberries are worse for health, but they're better for stamina. From what I can tell from that. What can I drop that I don't need? That doesn't weigh a lot. I don't really want to drop those. I'm now carrying too much. Those weigh 2 each. Okay. No, they don't. I think the whole stack cost 2. Pain. I really need like that Gundyrs. Is it Gundyrs or is it Mjolnir's? I don't know. There's another dude that has a belt that makes you carry more stuff. So that's what I need. Um, that would help a lot, I think. Because it gives you an extra 150 carrying capacity, I'm pretty sure. So that's just pretty pog. Like, in general. I think it also means that you can hit things harder, but I mean, that might be... I might be making that up. But you need to find the merchant first, and he could be anywhere in a dark forest. He has like wards and stuff, which is pretty cool. I'm pretty sure we can make them. I don't know if they need anything, but you can make them. I think they help. I don't 100% know because I haven't used one. But, you know. Suppose we could find out by trying to make one. I don't really want to do it if it takes like copper or tin though. I want to make the cauldron. And then really I would like to make the cultivator. And I could make my own little house. I think that'd be quite fun. Or like a little forge house. I don't know. No offense to Izzy, I'm not a huge fan of the base she built. Cause it looks a little ugly. But like she put effort into it, so I don't want to rip it down. Being the main holdback. Wow, I killed that thing in the same sweep. Thanks, buddy. It's a massacre, Jesus. If I drop a grade warfire, can I pick up the necktails? No. Another necktail. There we go. I can run more direct now. Two punches, that's all it takes. He's a chump. Needs a left and a right. That is all. I kind of wish it was like... You have your quick punches and then your strong punch. But I understand why it's not like that. Because that would be a pain in the ass to animate. See, deer punching ain't all he's good for. I can't eat more blueberries? Fuck off. I feel like Olaf always has more room for blueberries. But maybe not. So yeah. We can go home and make the cultivator. Plant some carrot seeds. Well, we can do that. We can make the fermenter at the same time and the cauldron. If we do those, we will be able to we'll be able to start making things like stamina seeds and just some other cool stuff. Is my idea. Just other cool things. Yeah, but it's actually crashed. Nice. I'm just gonna Google it really quickly. Yeah, it's probably in March. Oh, cool. So what it's saying is it's saying disable cloud save. Which, I mean, is fine. Because I run it on the server. So I don't actually need it to be cloud saving on my local network. How you doing, Euro? You follow me on Instagram. I haven't followed you back yet. I did take a quick look at your Instagram, and I was like, I saw your name last night, and I was like, I'm sure they're a doctor or they do something sciencey. Am I right? Am I right in that? Because I do. You sure do, yeah. Because I'm a psychology student, so I saw it and I was like, oh, I got excited. But yeah, we're trying out Valheim today. It's just me. Oh, lovely, yeah. Um, we're doing some more Valheim. It is just me. Ed didn't feel like playing, and neither did my other friends. But I was like, I kind of just want to play some Valheim. So here I am. But I hope you've had a good day. How are you doing so far? Neuroinfectious disease physician. Awesome. I'm assuming neuroinfectious is like to do with the brain, right? You're very busy, but finally winding down. Nice. Winding down after like a busy day can be really rough, but like if you've got a routine, it makes it so much easier. I used to work at a bar. Oh, I'm all the way over here. I'd got home. Oh wow, when did this put me back? I have specific tropism towards neural cells. Oh. So, yeah, I suppose that would be most infectious diseases. I don't know, it's still cool. I think it is anyway. I like stuff like that. I find like one of the courses or one of the subjects we cover in my psychology is like neurological and biological courses, like causes and effects and stuff, and I always find that super interesting. Now, slightly frustratingly, I had already mined loads of tin along here, and it looks like it's deleted my character's progression from crashing, but it's saved the server side state where I had mined it all, so now there's just not tin. Like it's just deleted a lot of it. But yeah. I suppose it is most infectious diseases. Is there any like singular one you're looking at the moment, or are you just sort of like trying to get a more general research on it? Or like into it? I think it's very interesting. Some of the things I see when I'm reading like articles and stuff is yeah. Yeah, it would have been, wouldn't it? Just COVID research, man. Dude, I had to do like most of the assessments I've done have been COVID related. Oh yeah, monkeypox stuff. I'm sure like this isn't something I just published an article. Sick, dude. If you send me a link to it in the Whisper, I'll take a read of it. Or if there's another way to access it, like an easier way. Like I said, I do love that stuff. I can link in here. Links okay in here. If you whisper it, we don't have any mods at the moment, and the chat is set to no links, just because I have had some people be a bit weird with some of the things they've tried to send. Or there is the nice. Thank you very much. I will take a look at that at the end of the stream, or like after the stream. I'll read it in my own time. I'm not great at reading. That's my question. Yeah. Well, I appreciate like the understanding. It's some people come in and they're like, oh, you didn't do links. That's dumb. It's like, yeah, well, you know, there's a reason. But yeah, that little story aside, yeah, we're reading articles. I'm not amazing at it. No worries. I'm sure it's the last thing you need to stress about is reading more papers. Oh, it's alright. I've actually finished so far. I need to be reading some about my final year project specifically. This is Brothers of the Shield will lift your hearts. You are the greatest warriors chosen by your father himself. Your courage and valor. Now death has brought you to a land where you can remake yourselves in battle and toil, winning favor and honor from the gods. Leave your memories to rot in Midgard, along with your sins. The finest part of you is here. Nice. Yeah, I need to be reading some because I want to do sports psychology specifically, like sport and exercise psychology. So I need to be reading into that area itself more, like over the holidays anyway. But oh, is that a swamp? That's good. If you don't play this game, that is good. Yeah, I struggle to read articles sometimes. I'm in like a waiting list to get a diagnosis for ADHD, and so yeah, I have just like no idea. Ship. So like yeah, I struggle to sit still. I have a standing desk to try and like combat that. It works for the most part, but like it doesn't always. But that's why there's a neurodivergent tag on my stream. It's because I don't know 100%, but something's not quite right. As in like for the average person. To me it's normal, but like it would be. To other people it's odd. It's quite funny. It gets worse the more I'm like relaxed around people. So at uni, and I saw the tag all good. I'm understanding of it. Nice. Well, I appreciate that. I don't really know like the next step of the process. I've been on a waiting list for a while, so I guess I just need to ring them back up and be like, hey, oh, this is still going on. Because it would be useful to know for my final year whether I'm just incapable of doing things normally or if it's for a reason. And then what the reason is. Because I'm not necessarily certain it's ADHD, but like, my god, some of the things I do. Like, oh. Yeah, let's not with them. I was all up for it, and then they like actually started walking towards me. They're really strong. So that's like, in this game, there's a big dark forest. I think it's actually called the Black Forest. There's the Black Forest. And then the swamp is the next area. And that is the swamp. It's never a clean diagnosis. Oh yeah, no, don't worry. I know it's not like a definitive, like, you've got this. It's always like you've got like a bit of this. And a bit of that. And like, here's this other thing you might have. So I'm fully aware that it won't be like, I think it's how who, yeah. Well, it's not. I think for a lot of people, it's not made clear to them. Especially people who don't like work in that area. It's like, or have like no real knowledge of it. They'll like hear stuff online, or see like it depicted in like TV shows and stuff. Like I think in the first Fast and Furious movie, there's a guy with ADHD who just does like really random stuff, and they're like, oh, he's got ADHD. Yeah. And like I've seen loads of clips on TikTok about like I think it's meant to be like some doctor who's got autism, and then like the people or like the patients they show who have autism. It's just like Jesus Christ, you're really not helping any sorts of images here that like or conceptions that people have of it that are wrong. It's like you're just making them worse. So it's a shame, but there's not a whole lot that can be done. But yeah, this is the dark forest or the black forest. This is where you fight a lot of things. I suppose it makes it more palatable. Yeah, I think it exaggerates it as well to make it like more of a plot thing, but I don't know. I don't like the it's like the whole Asperger's thing. I don't like the whole idea of like labeling it as much. Obviously you sort of need to so people can get the help they need if they need it. But like I don't like the whole way that media portrays it as if they're different to a regular person, to the extent that like yeah, it definitely dilutes the complexity because like there's so many different layers to it. But I don't know, I don't want like people to just see people with autism as like almost a different kind of being. Because they are still people, they just struggle with emotion and stuff. Oh yeah, sorry, my bad. I will there that should be posting the Discord. There you go. Yeah, we've got a little Discord that I post in fairly often. Also, oh, I remember. So last night when you followed, I was too tired to realize at the time, but you were actually the 200th follower of the Twitch channel. So like, thank you very much. That is sick. I was really, really happy about that. Yeah, it was awesome. I didn't realize at the time. Thank you very much. Yeah, I didn't realize at the time, but I was super happy to like when I did realize I was in bed and I was like I was calling my girlfriend saying like about my day and stuff and I was like, "Oh yeah, I got 2 followers." And I was like, "Wait. That means I'm at 200 followers." And it sort of like hit me and I got really excited. So oh, I'm going the wrong way. That's not towards home. But yeah, so you get to know about that now, I suppose. But yeah. Yeah, I'm not always very excitable, so when it happens it's a lot of fun. Um I don't know how much you saw of yesterday's stream, but I think it was Mindwreck was like asking about like because I've had depression and stuff before and I've gone to counseling for it. It was like asking about that and I was like I don't know. It's not a whole lot better now. A lot of stuff just spawned in. Is that level 2 Nick? It is. Still like nothing to me, but yeah. No, it's really cool. I was really I did get quite happy when I found out. It was exciting because I haven't been streaming for like years, but I think it's been 2 years now. So finally hitting 200 was exciting. I know like compared to a lot of people that's not a lot, but like obviously of course it happened to be me. Yeah, exactly. So like that makes it way more important. But it's really cool though. I don't know. Like I often like look at the numbers of stuff and I'm like, man, that's not a lot compared to like X, Y, and Z or like any of my friends or like who stream or whatever. But then I stop and I think about what it would be like to be in a room of 200 people who have liked what I do enough to be like, yeah, you know what? Here you go. And it'd be the equivalent to them like patting me on the back. Getting patted on the back by 200 people is quite a big deal. And then I'm like, damn, okay. Actually, this is quite good. And then I'll keep doing it. Oh, that's a troll. A troll isn't great because I don't have any arrows. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. It's an experience doing like social media stuff. Yeah, no worries, man. Take as long as you need. Hopefully the call goes well. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Social media stuff has diluted everything, like everyone's perception on stuff so much. Because like, as said, having 200 people know about you and the stuff you do is like ridiculous. Like if 50 years ago, that would be like a small town. That would be like it would be a village, not a town, because of how small it is, but you know, it would be a big deal. Is what I'm getting at. It still is a big deal. So yeah, we're looking for something to do with 200 followers. I don't mean that as in like we need something to do with them. Oh, my path. I mean that as in like we need a way to celebrate properly. I'll do this while I'm here. Is that more copper? Oh, I don't have anything that I can carry it back with, but nice. But yeah, so it's a bit surreal. It's not surreal, but like it's cool. You know? Again, like if you had 200 people just sat there like enjoying what you're doing, that's fucking nuts. As soon as you bring it into the perspective of its real life, rather than like streaming or something, it becomes quite like the spectacle. So, yeah. I'm happy about it. Woo. Okay, we need to start smelting things then. Like, all of our ores. If I had taken my cart with me, that would have been so much better, but like, it'd be such a pain in the ass as well. Are these all finished? Oh, there's no wood. Oh. Okay. I need to go do that then. Actually, there should be a bit more wood in here. Put that there. And then I can grab some more. I'm sure we've got like an odd amount. Put the chest. Okay, we actually don't have that much. How do I upgrade my pickaxe? I can't. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's all good. We've got a certical, which is quite good. Not that I really know what we're gonna do with it, but this one's got those in it and the resin. That's got these. That's good. Okay, so we can also start cooking some stuff if we want, but I think the mission... Oh, I don't have my cape on anymore. We will probably go grab some more wood with the cart. Yeah. Hopefully we don't crush the cart, but... Actually, if there's an oak tree somewhere... Is that an oak tree? I think it might be. An oak tree will be very helpful. They have like they can just they have a lot of wood in them. The big old trees. Let me just get my stamina back. Yeah, they're big old trees, so. Yeah. There you go. Oh, I'm actually doing quite a lot with this. I think upgrading, I don't know, as much as I want to upgrade my axe, I'm hoping that we move to other stuff soon. So like upgrading this won't be the best. It should be a bit greedy. Because it'll be stopping other people from being able to get stuff before. Like, basically I'll be upgrading and stuff and everyone else won't be. So it feels a bit wrong, but at the same time I'm the one on today. Real conflicting. Look at me go. 2 logs, 1 swing. I was meant to sound more like 2 birds, 1 stone, but it sounded a bit like the idea was that it would sound like 2 birds, 1 stone, but it ended up sounding more like 2 girls, 1 cup. You know? That was quite a lot of wood. Thing is, it was fine wood as well. Oh, you bastard. What's he done that for? He just ran up and hit my cart. No need. Alright, more wood. I will take it back. Awesome. You now get to see the fun stuff I get to do when the game crashes. Because sometimes it just does. Like, really bad. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Visually, everything stopped. Just because I left. Yeah, man. Oh, this is the worst timeline. Oh, I really hope it's kept everything. Like, I really hope it hasn't sent me a long way back. If it has, and I've lost all that tin, I'm gonna be so upset. If I've lost all that tin, man. It's like the whole point of this stream at the moment is to try and just go and get tin so I can make stuff. Hopefully not, yeah, hopefully not. If it does, I will probably take like a 10-minute break to uninstall and reinstall the game. Okay, good. By the looks of things, it hasn't. However, I do have this weird, like, the taskbar was showing basically when it shouldn't have been. Yeah, it doesn't look like it has. So we can run the cart back with our little leggies. And we can chill. However, I do think it has just crashed again. Yeah. Alt F4 it is. Man. Yeah, okay. I will take a quick break to uninstall the game and reinstall the game Yeah. Which one is that? Yeah. That's how it feels. Um, Apparently it's a really common thing. Which, like, I hope not. Um, so I've just uninstalled it. I'll reinstall it now. It's quite a small game, so it shouldn't take too long. Reckons it will take about 5 minutes. It'll probably be a bit quicker than that. So I'll be back in. Well, I'll be back shortly. It won't take too long. But I'll just go grab a snack and a drink. So I'll see you guys in a sec. Right, we've returned. I got another glass Diet Coke, and I had a penguin. So, definitely fully nourished and ready to go again. Welcome back. Ooh. Yeah. I was gonna have something else, but like, I knew this would be done quickly and I didn't want to go eat anything else. So I just stuck with the penguin. I'd already had one today, but like, I don't know. Solid choice? Yeah, exactly. I didn't check the joke on the back actually. I missed out. I don't know. Have you seen what happens if you like take the outside layer of chocolate off them because they're just a bourbon underneath? Like fair enough. Okay, why is that spitting coal out? There you go. You refuse to believe there's a space underneath it. It's all continuous. I'm sorry. But oh wow, there's so much coal. Yeah. It would be nice to yeah. I feel like if it was continuous underneath, it would be a very different chocolate bar. Like I don't think it would be a bad thing. I just think it would be very different. Probably. Yeah. Now, I kind of want to build something because I like out of this house. I sleep here and I get a comfort level of 1. The higher the comfort level, the better. So I'm very tempted to build a like second little house for myself. But I don't want to be like separating myself from my friends. It's a weird dynamic. I don't quite know how to work it. But one cool thing about this game is that when you like progress, not when you sleep through the night, it skips it. Like it skips all the things it would have done in that time. As it just crashed again. I just reinstalled it. Okay, we're just gonna assume that that's not gonna happen often, and we're just gonna like give it another go. It was crashing before I installed mods, so I don't think it's the mod's fault. Okay, yeah. Nice, thank you very much. Nice, honestly, I know there's a lot of people that only like watch streams because of the games they're playing, but I really appreciate it when people don't mind what game I'm playing. I feel like that makes sense. But yeah, no, I'm enjoying Chain 2 too. It's quite interesting. I don't know anyone who does like neurophysiology stuff. So plus like you're into your fitness and stuff as well, right? True. Although I feel like a lot of Twitch chatters would attempt to argue that they know as much, if not more, just because it's Twitch chat. Like, I don't actually think they would know more than you. But you know what people are like. It's ridiculous. You can make a map. No, I'm saving my fine wood for... And I've banned them super fast from chat. I mean, I'm sorry to hear that. Like, as much as it's, if you don't provide supporting data, at least, if they manage to provide supporting data, it feels like they get to stay. That feels fair. Like, answer 3 bronze. You need circling cores, which is a shame because having 2 of those would be very helpful, like 2 kilns. Why are you dumping it onto the floor? You have a chest here. But as soon as they link me WebMD, SAT all my claxons. Yeah. I don't know, I feel like as you get more and more used to like reading articles and such, you start to know what is like a valid source before you even look at it, you know? Like, you just look through the keywords at the very least, and if it's like none of them are hitting the things they need to, you're just like, no. I refuse. Because I had to do a literature review for my like one of my most recent projects, and it was about IQ, and which is like always frustrating. I'm just told me people to go straight to limitations. So it's like, oh. But yeah, if it doesn't list any, yep, I totally get that. Because it's, I don't know, it's not only like does it come across as big-headed, but it's just not right in general. There's always gonna be some sort of limitation to your study, regardless of how like perfectly you've done things. Nice, we have a load of recipes now. And I can put the... Oh, I don't have any more wood, apparently. But yeah, if it hasn't got any... Oh, I do have more wood. There we go. Yeah, if it doesn't have any more... If it doesn't, like, have any limitations, then it doesn't... I don't think it's right. You know? Also not sure... Oh, I do, sorry. I got carried away with just chatting. Poison resistance. Minus stamina. Tasty. The only thing we can make at the moment is boar jerky. And we need... no, honestly, it's not backseat streaming. It's just genuinely helpful because I will forget. Like, without a doubt. I will just forget. So, thank you. Oh, I was about to say, you actually take damage if these land on you, and then it landed on me. Oh, please don't roll towards the house. So that was good timing. Yeah. Yeah, it's quite fun though, because my girlfriend does psychology just like on the other end of the country, really. So when we get stuck on something, we normally help each other. So like I hadn't... Yeah, so she does... I'm doing... So next year, I will be specializing into sport and exercise psychology. Whereas my girlfriend is doing just base psychology with the aim of going towards... the aim of going towards, like... I'm trying to remember the word for it. Like, not care. Counseling. To like help especially young people, but she's not sure if she wants to do young people anymore or if just generally like counseling. Oh, birch seeds. But yeah, that's what she does. So she'll normally help me with stat stuff and I normally help her with essay writing. Because when I did my A-levels, I did like 3 essay subjects. I did law, psychology, and medieval history. So like I do love games like this because it's like this is Dark Ages, but you know, it's fun. It's the main thing. It's a good trade-off. Yeah, it does work out really well. I've told one of my lecturers this before, and she jokes that we should write an article, like a paper together. Because like my girlfriend would be able to do all of the actual like statistical stuff, and I'd be able to just write it up for her, which would be quite funny. But at the same time, knowing what we're like, she would want to write it as well as do the as well as do the other study, like the rest of the study. But and it's not because she's like a control freak or anything. She just doesn't like how I write essays. Oh god. Like the punctuation and stuff more than anything. It's not like she has anything actually against how I write. It's just not how she writes. You know, I'm sure you know at least somebody who's like that. What skill upgraded? Tons. Yeah. Yeah. It's so common. Hopefully she joins the stream soon because she's a mod. She does join every now and then. I think we'll be playing. Are we playing with Ed tomorrow? Back on like the stuff we were playing yesterday, Minecraft, like the modded stuff. And then on Friday, I think it's probably going to end up being just me and her playing Deep Rock together. So if you're about then, you will get to talk to her. It will be cute, at least hopefully. She got a little upset last time because my tone was slightly off. And that sounds really passive aggressive. No, my tone was off, so it upset her. So hopefully it all goes smoothly. Not that it went like particularly poorly last time, but you know. We need a little like tavern place, I've decided. We could have a tavern, or I could get a promisor or thirst responsibly. Nice. Yeah, she doesn't mind. It's quite funny. She really like when I used to work at a cocktail bar, which was funny in itself because I had never made cocktails before and they hired me with no experience. So I was like, nice. This works out well for me, sort of thing. And she okayed me to flirt with cougars as long as I was getting more tips that way. And I was like, shit, alright. If you're letting me do that. Like cougars and like, yeah, basically she was just like flirt with people if it gets you more tips. Yeah, it's great. But now I'm like, all my uni friends are way older than me. So I make jokes about them being cougars and stuff. Because it's mainly women because it's psychology. So like, of course it is. Because psychology is a predominantly female. I could make this. No, I need to make a fermenter. So, yeah, it's predominantly like it's female dominated. So, I mean, we always like it is anyway, like regardless. But we always make jokes and stuff about that. I don't either. I think male versions of cougars are creepy old men, right? Or like silver foxes. Is that it? I feel like silver fox is right. Maybe? Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. That feels the most right though. You know? Oh, actually, we can make a little farm area now. Carrots, fur, beach, grass. I'll accept the gay silver fox. Yeah. Like I think people like I can't remember his name. I don't know, it's predominantly seen as like slightly older men with grayer hair. Like there's Hollywood actors and stuff. I can't remember his name. He was in Ocean's 11 and some other stuff. He was in a lot of other things, not just some other stuff. George Clooney, yeah. He is called a silver fox a lot. So I don't know if that helps clear anything up, but that is normally what it is. What do I need to upgrade you? Oh, I think we might have some raspberries. No? No. Okay, I'll go find some, I guess. I need more arrows. But yeah. So there you go. That's what it normally is. I 100% have heard George Clooney be called a silver fox by somebody. That's the wrong thing. I need a workbench. But yeah, it's normally like slightly older men who like have grayer hair, but and are quite attractive. Like at least conventionally attractive. If my game has crashed again. At least I closed it properly this time. I'm pretty sure. I'll give it another go. Hopefully I can get some more wood. It's all good. It's nothing like... I don't think it's anything anyone can control at this point. I think it is purely up to Valheim deciding it doesn't want to work. Like if I look in Task Manager and then Performance, there aren't any spikes. Maybe I'll just keep this up. We'll see if there's a spike, like an unusual spike. And then we'll know. We can do an experiment. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any spikes. It looks like it's just doing normal computer stuff. And it's not like I have a bad PC either. I have a really overkill PC, especially for the games I play. Yeah, exactly. So at the time of crashing, I've got my GPU being like the main focus. So at the time of crashing, we will look and see if anything is awry. If there isn't, then I don't know. Oh good, I've got a cultivator. I got scared then. If we had lost the cultivator, that's like I don't know, that's a fair amount of bronze gone to waste. I think it's like 5. Which is 10 copper and 5 tin. So that's So this game is really good. We've modded it so it's a bit easier to get items, basically. So like we get twice as many raspberries as we normally would. I'm pretty sure I could plant some actually. We get more raspberries than we normally would. We also come here. Anything you pick up off the ground, like berries or like the wood or the stones, you get all these mushrooms. You get double the amount that you would by default in the game. Oh my god, let's get up to 80 degrees or something. So that might be it. But yeah. So we get double that. We've got higher chances to get like the ores, because that can take a long time. Basically we haven't made it easier, we've made it slightly less grindy. Because my friend was like, we get more wood from trees and such. My friend was complaining that it took her a full in-game day to get anything done. Like she had to basically pick between the two things she wanted to do. And then it would take her an in-game day to do it. So these are burial sites. Normally there is some treasure in them. So why don't we just dig straight down? Normally a bad idea in Minecraft, but I think it might be different in Valheim. We'll dig straight down and see. Oh yeah, look. Coins. But if you find, like if you ever play this game and you find areas that look slightly like a longboat, they normally have coins in them. Or like treasure. So it's worth digging them out. Like we found some coins just then. Sometimes you find like, what is that? They make awful noises, but they're so wimpy. Yeah, they make really bad noises. But yeah, you'll sometimes find some remains, or there's like a gold chest you can find. Which is pretty good. Like the chests in themselves, I'm pretty sure have like gold and stuff in them. That's just a stone. But it's these ones specifically that most people will dig them out. Honestly, if you're that wimpy from an evolutionary perspective, it would make sense you would evolve a cry like that. True. Actually. I mean, they're greylings. You get grey dwarfs when you go into the dark forest. So I'm just getting a lot of stone. I'm not. This is distracted me from what I was doing before. I have to wait before I can like Skyrim jump out. Right, we'll just start heading home again. We've got some berries. Maybe I'll be able to plant them. I don't really know what you can do with a lot of stuff by this. But I mean, it does make sense. Is it like, have you heard like elk cry? Because that's creepy as hell. Like some of the noises elk make. But I think the point of these dudes is that they're basically like trapped souls. Yeah, they're terrifying. Like, especially if you just hear that out in the wild. No wonder there's like so much mythology about random stuff. Actually, a boar would be useful. If I can find him again. But like, yeah, a lot of this game is like hunting and just, you basically just get to be a hunter-gatherer. Yeah, elk. How large certain cat? Yeah. Yeah, it's really, it's definitely theorized. It would be very interesting to see how they do it, but I know they make similar cries to try and, like, especially ones that are used to humans, they make similar cries. Pardon the voice break. They make similar cries because they want to be able to lure people over, but they won't, like, obviously actively engage in front of them. Bees are happy. Nice. Because they don't want to, like... They're, like, real opportunists, aren't they? Especially, like, cougars and stuff. Mountain lions, etc. Doesn't... I've never met them, so, like... I wouldn't know. I only know from, like, things I've seen either online or on a show or whatever. Why... Okay. Good, that's been sucked up. Yeah, we've got a mod that basically makes it so this puts its coal into there. It will take any wood out of the chest, turn it into charcoal, put it in there, and then this will take any ore or charcoal out of the chest, smelt it, and then put it back in. Yeah. So it's pretty good. It's helpful, at least. Can I plant raspberries? No. I'll plant these a bit closer though. Repairing your tools is also free, which is helpful. Because it means when you get more expensive stuff, you don't have to, like, worry so much about making sure you've got everything that you need. Oh my god, there's so much food. Oh, there's where all the raspberries went. We can make some jam. We'll make some jam. Queen's jam. Does this give us... I thought I was going to unlock a recipe. No, but it does do a lot. It heals quite well. So we can make a couple of those. We'll make a couple. Yeah, I've never modded this game. So it was quite interesting when I first did. It was fairly straightforward. It wasn't, like, amazingly simple, but it was pretty intuitive overall. Cooked wolf meat? Wow. So it did make it quite easy, actually, to, like, get used to. Nice, we've got some honey. So now we've got some honey, we can take our raw boar meat. We can make boar jerky. Now, the benefit of actually making these extra foods is that, like, essentially it's really important to have extra food stuff down in this game. If you can do that and you have, like, a good amount of food, it seriously buffs your stats, so you get, like, more health, more stamina. It's just really helpful to, like, be on top of food. Like, you spawn in, I think you have 25 food and, like, 50 stamina, and you can be getting, like, 200 food in late game. So it's pretty important. Ooh. Oh my god, that stutter, I thought my game... Okay, so it does... That is actually when it peaks. When it stuttered, it was the GPU stuttering. So I may need to clean out the front grill of my PC so it gets more fresh air. It might just mean it's maintenance time. Because my GPU is 83 degrees at the moment. And there was a dip where it froze. But there wasn't a spike in anything else. Pretty sure it's the same thing with the beehives as well. When you put a chest down, they'll put it in there. So, yeah, I can't make anything else. I don't know what you would upgrade. But for the mead bases, you need a lot of stuff. So there's not a whole point in me making a fermenter at the moment. But, like, I don't know. Could be useful. I'm pretty sure this is a direct upgrade from the regular meat, right? I mean, it gives you slightly more. This gives you slightly more stamina. That gives you a lot more health. Okay. I know what I'm switching to. Oh, we can make another pile. So a better way of storing like rocks and stuff. Gonna handle occupation call? No worries, man. Hopefully it all goes well. A better way to store things is to make them into rock piles like that, because it won't take up as much space in your chest. Hopefully it does start putting them straight in there. Okay, so we have a lot of stuff. We could start making some weaponry, or some armor actually wouldn't cost too much. Cost a fair amount, but we have 25 bronze. And getting iron armor is going to take a while. It means that the girls can get their troll armor quicker too. So it seems like a good idea. Okay, I can eat some jerky. Nice. I get 120 stamina, but only 97 health. Honestly, I will take the extra stamina. Like a bronze asgear. Or a buckler. The thing is, all of these cost so much bronze. A thirsty friend. Slash versus... I mean, that does more slash damage. I think it is slower though. Knockback. Movement speed -5, whereas that's also -5. I'm trying to work out how the axe is worse. Oh, this just has more durability, I think. The sword. I don't know. I'll make myself some bronze armor. I mean, it's a little bit selfish, but I'm the one on getting the copper and the tin and setting it up. It does also slightly ruin my plan of what? What was my plan? That has just completely gone. Okay, awesome. Nice. Of making the fermenter, but I can't... I mean, I think we should make the fermenter, and we should probably make a little area for that to be like all set up. Just for the sake of doing it, really. Look at us. Kitted out. I'll see how much the buckler costs as well. You know, while I'm here. That's a lot. That's where I draw the line. So now we can put our spare stuff in here. I kind of wish I had got on a cape, like a troll hired one. But it's not the end of the world. I don't really use my spear, so that's going in there. That feels like it should be in the other one. Let's see if I can long shot this deer. Nice. We did find a potentially very good spot to set up a base actually earlier. It is by a swamp It's actually in like almost like a god spot. So how much does a boat cost to make? 80 nails. That's doable. Potentially. Does sort of ruin the plan of the bridge. We have the bridge actually. I could make that now. I just need to make 4 of these. That's 3. And there's 4. And then pick up my fine wood. We can make a boat. I mean, this isn't progressing too far, I would argue. I don't feel it is anyway. And the interesting thing about Viking boats is that they were actually really, really capable of going in rivers as well as on land. Oh. That wasn't amazing. This does mean we should go backwards a little bit. I love driving boats in this game. It means that we can traverse a lot better. If you just go straight. Like, I'm not really prepared to go out, but... oh well. Alright, let's hope I don't hit that tree. Or collide with it at all. I don't know why I would, but I have a feeling that Valheim is going to make it so. Okay, good. Nice. Well, we have a way to get to the sea now, so we can explore a bit. The plan is to go and see how big that swamp is, because that is potentially a very good base spot. It's next to a mountain, a swamp. Don't hit that rock, please. A mountain, a swamp, and the dark forest. So it is an ideal base spot. Basically, if you can get as many... ooh. Oh, thank you, Ed. Jesus. So let's see all this cringe. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Hello! How are Valorant games? I was gonna ask if I could join you, but I've been having fun making a boat, amongst other things, which I've now almost got stuck. Yeah, how are you doing? They were good. Fun to play with Briar. I'm assuming you did unrated. How did you win? Did you lose? How did you do? I was meant to turn my lights on a while ago and I forgot. Nah, comp, let's go. Were you on your Smurf then, or? On hold water, yeah. You're nice. You still on for Sky Factory tomorrow? Because I'm still down. We broke Brian's sus looking red carpet, not gonna lie. Excuse me. Yeah, for sure. What do you mean sus looking red carpet? And good. Because I didn't make a whole lot of progress last time, like after you left. But I made enough for it to be interesting, I think. Oh Jesus, he was on an 8 loss streak? Fuck, man. God damn. Valorant do be rough. I don't know, also this game has been crashing a lot, so we're doing a little study. Like an observation, to see if I can find out what's causing the crashes. What hit that? His games all looked good except for 1 to be fair, so he's defo underranked right now. Oh, pop. Well, it just means that he gets a couple of easy ego games right up until it just decides to crush him again. Right? Precisely, yeah. Nice. So I'm hugging the shore because I don't want the game to crash and then me get kicked out of the boat. But yeah, no, sick. I'm glad you had a good time. Are you off to have your shower now, or are you vibing? Because I mean, I overclocked my GPU again. The stress tested seems good. Let's go. Overclocking a 2070 and with how good of the airflow you get seems like a good idea. Yeah, stinky ma'am, do need a shower. Nice. Nice. Go get yourself clean. I've been having 2 showers a day so far. Also, Afterburner does make it so easy. I sort of just OC tweak a curve out. You can even let it just do it by itself, which is like, which can be a bit risky, but you know. Also, they're still updating this game. Oh yeah. You can do the you have Ryzen as well, right? Because you can get the Ryzen overclocker too. So I did the Ryzen overclocker, and I'm pretty sure I actually undervolted my GPU. Oh fuck, ocean. I don't upgrade my cooler before I do that. Oh, what one have you got? Have you got an AIO or just like an air cooler? I can't remember. Oh fuck. Oh, okay. I mean, upgrading your thermal paste is very easy. Also, the reason I'm turning away from the ocean is because sea serpents are more likely to spawn. The default better air cooler, yeah. I mean, it for sure. It's definitely better than, like, I don't know. The Tool Wraith cooler's alright. But that is definitely better. Yeah, you wanted to get the HD13, is it? I don't know. Want big cooling? Yeah. I mean, by the looks of it, D15? I can't remember. Yeah, from like early things that have come out about the new processors, they look like they're going to be crazy. Like crazy good. So it'd be very cool if you could get that. Is that a giant? Yeah. I mean, you watched LTT, so I'm assuming you've seen it. But about the AM5 platform being, like, just looking like it's going to be nuts. Shower time. Have a good time showering. Get yourself nice and clean. I will continue to Viking for a bit longer. Not too much longer though, I don't think. Maybe another half hour or so. Trying to get back from here is going to be so much easier. But also trying to get... This thing has inventory, right? Yeah, it has 4. But yeah. Having a base over here, being like nice snug between all of this, it'll be so good. It'll be so good. You need like any resources, they're so close by. I'm low-key scared of sea serpent popping up. So I have 35 hours, that's not ideal, I could do a couple more. But yeah. Yeah, because now we're in the meadows. If I can build somewhere like... Oh. Somewhere over there. Maybe not right on the shore. But like just along here. Would be very good. You're at the foot of a mountain. You've got all of that dark forest and you've got swamp. So basically what I'm going to be looking at is how big the swamp is. And potentially where a good place to build a base on the water side is. Because if I can do that, that would be pretty pog. Man, my GPU's just topped out 100% usage. What the fuck? 3D engineering. Oh, what is that hitting? I'm pretty sure I'm still all good, but like... it's concerning. Also, I know it's a bit late, but hello to anyone watching it who came over in the raid. My name is Jamie. You can call me Jamie or Jimble or whatever. I'm a variety streamer. I'm obviously playing Valheim, but I play Valorant, CS:GO, Deep Rock Galactic, and Minecraft. Whether it's vanilla or modded. But yeah, so at the moment we're on a server. We're following. My character, I just named him Jimble, so everyone watching can just see it as Jimble. But between me and you, it's Olaf Deer Puncher. And you may be wondering, oh, I wonder what he does. He fucking punches deer. That's what he does. So now that we've got that established, welcome to the stream. I also make YouTube videos. As long as the commands are working. There you go, there's my YouTube channel. You can join Discord if you're wanting to. And we also use emotes from 7TV. So if you have 7TV installed, or you want just basically to get free emotes, and you're using either a computer, or if you're using a phone, it has a couple of compatible apps for you on there. You can just take a look basically and have a little play. You get to see all the custom, well they're not, I mean they technically are custom, but like all the emotes that I've added for you guys to look around on and have a play with and using the chat. It's free, so yeah. Now swamps are very interesting. Also slightly terrifying. They're too high level for me at the moment. So I can't really... Oh, we also need to give Ed a shout out. So if you've been here the whole time and you haven't gone and checked out Ed, you should. There's a lot of Valorant. We have a new Sky Factory 4 Let's Play together. Where we stream it together. And it will eventually become a video series on my YouTube channel. But yeah. Other than that, things to know about me. I'm a 21-year-old sports psychology student. I was an amateur boxer for almost 6 years. And now I just try to keep myself healthy. I've sort of slowed down the boxing. Basically. I still do some. Oh, and I could still always go back to doing some. It's just at the moment I'm not feeling that. But what I am feeling is happy because we hit 200 followers recently. I know some people who have been watching the stream since it started. This is going to start getting old, so I keep going on about it. But I'm excited about it. It's really cool that we did. I'm really happy we did. And yeah. Long story short, I think it's awesome that we did. Oh, please say this is starting to become meadows. I'm starting to get concerned about the fact that I... What is that? Is that just rock? You might be wanting to turn around soon. head back. Oh, we could try and get some chitin. No. No, my game has been far too unreliable for me to try and do that. But, yeah. I've been enjoying streaming and making YouTube videos and stuff. If you want to join and like follow the YouTube, it'd be very cool. So far we're now back to, there was a video out today actually. Video out today, there will be another video in the week, and I'm hoping to get like at least 2 out a week now. Or at least 1, hopefully 2. Potentially 3. If things go well. So yeah. How's it going over there? Planes? Ooh. This is the next area. The next key area. But yeah. I am a big fan of this game as well. I don't play it nearly enough, but I've started to get back into it. I think Candrum described it as being bitten by the Valheim bug or something. But it's a lot of fun. What? That felt unfair. But yeah. So at the moment, we're just sort of floating around, keeping an eye on stuff. I'm looking for the next bit of land where I'm not gonna die almost instantly from the people that are on it. So yeah. The carve's looking okay. Probably seen better days. But you know. I'm just glad I'm not doing this on a raft. Things would not be great. Right. The Elder is below, so we could... I could have scouted that out today, but I have not. I don't think I have enough time. By the time we get over there, I'll need to turn around and come back, probably. Also, yeah, I think the problem was I was just basically hotboxing my GPU. Which isn't great. It's dropped 10 degrees, so I really need to clean off my filter. He's a bit dusty. This is a big swamp biome. Man. This is cool though. I do like this. This is saying it's a plains biome. It's not. Just for the record. It's not. Let me attempt to do the naughty and boat and text. But yeah. Okay. I'm not sure if to start turning and see if it goes up and around. Or... Actually, I'm just going to turn to go home. It's time. Oh, not great timing though. With like the rain, not the rain. The way the wind's blowing. Because I don't really want to fight these dudes. They're quite scary. Like scary strong. That's also just terrifying in its own right. They were... Oh my god, they're still chasing me. Okay, let's just turn it slightly out into the water so they can't just come straight for me. There isn't really a faster way to get straight home. I suppose I can just go straight and then down, but I don't really want to go into the ocean unless I've got the full wind behind me. Um, yeah. I guess I'll just keep paddling. It says there's a plains. I bet if I turn left and go straight, there'll be a plains. But right now, the wind is facing towards us. That is a wraith. So one reason the swamp is terrifying is because there's Draugr. The other is that there are wraiths. The Draugr you can deal with. The wraiths are harder to deal with. You basically need a good bow. I think you can get like one of the best goat bows in the game in the swamp though. Man, my dude's been awake for a full day. I'm sorry, homie. It wasn't what I planned. I might go slightly over for the rest of this journey though. Just a slight bit more out, just so we get a little bit more covered. Can't see anything over there. I mean, it's fog, so like it makes sense. Yeah, I was super choking my GPU. Taking a lot of damage on just random. I think it's fish that I'm hitting. Which is dumb. Yeah, I need to clean my front panel. Like, mesh dust filter, there we go. I knew if I just said enough words that were vaguely what I needed to say, I would get there. Oh, can I get the... Hey. No, not really, actually. We'll just paddle for a bit. Because, like, ideal trajectory is this way. So avoid that rock. But there are also the... I don't know if the Krakens will still be there. They have the chitin on them. I kind of want to try and get some. I don't feel like it will go well if I do. But I do want to try. Because the thing is, they suddenly disappear. And if they do that, and I drown, I lose all of this. I have a lot of things on me, actually, like, almost unreasonably. Well, not almost unreasonably. There's no point in me having as much on me as I do. I was hoping to get a bit more wind, but, you know. Hopefully the wind does change soon. We're traveling the opposite to ideal. Really. Another fish. Again, but I think there is best place to build an actual house. It's just like... It's next to what we currently need. It's next to what we will need as well. So it's like, it's a good base. It's going to take so long to get back. Dude, this stutter's scaring me a little bit. Come on. We need more wind. It would be really cool if you had, when you had other people on it, they could row. Like it would just be like a visual thing, but it would like increase the speed ever so slightly. I would absolutely love that. I don't know, just add a bit more character to it. Because, like, obviously the Vikings did row their boats. They had oars. Like, the whole thing that made them terrifying was that they were able to do both sails and oars. So it meant that, like, you weren't safe if you were inland, if you were by a river. As long as it wasn't like an estuary. They could still just come and get you. Oh my god. I think we're doing alright, like, regardless. Yeah, you've got loads of health left on this boat. Okay, I'm gonna try. So I'm gonna go to a further one. I will probably also pop my ability. We don't want to hit it with our boat. We need to hit things on its back. Last time I got Nick to do this and I stayed in a boat, so I'm like kind of concerned about trying it myself, especially by myself. But like if you were playing this solo, you would have to do it by yourself. So it's got to be doable. You just don't want your boat to float too far off. And you want to be able to get back in your boat. Oh, what the fuck? It shakes a bit. Like that. Is it going down? No, not yet. Man. You need a good amount of them is the problem. We going down now? I think so. Come on, little boat. We need to get away. Yeah. That's what they do. That's why it's terrifying, because if you're on top of it, you go too. But, like, they're good to get. Having Abyssal Barnacle is good. You just have, like, a time limit to get it. You can see its little eyes. Oh no, my boat's going too far forwards. Come back slightly. Oh, wrong way. Oh man. It's not as scary as I thought it was. Maybe I can get a little bit more. Come on. No, I'm not going to be greedy. Fuck this. Oh, I have 4 wind behind me as well. I think we have a healthy amount of chitin. Oh, 28, dude, that's loads. Yeah, it's going down. Okay. Well, at least we did it. That's good. So, with chitin, you can do quite a few cool things. You can make daggers. And you make harpoons. I'm pretty sure harpoons is the other thing you make. But it means that you can tether animals, basically, if you throw them and hit them with it. Oh, that's just another fish. Dude. Terrifies me every time. Yeah. It's just really good. Like, chitin is super useful. It's not something that's made, like, super obvious, though. I don't think. But the only way you can get them is from that. So, it's worth, especially if you've got your pickaxe with you, it's worth hopping off to get it, basically. But that ship is a good landmark for base building. Because, like, swamps are where you get iron, which is the next tier up from bronze. So it'll be useful to have basically a place that's very close to it. Because it's a bit of a pain in the ass to get because it's so heavy. I think we did a couple bronze runs in the last time I played this. Not bronze runs, iron runs. And like, cause you can't teleport it. So once you get teleporters, it really opens up the map basically. So it allows you to, what is that over there? That looks like another landmass. But it allows you to do so much more, the teleporters, because you don't have to spend a full game day or a full like 20 real life minutes traveling. You can step through the teleporter and you get there straight away. So either you do that by going into skeleton like burial chambers and looting that, or you wait and you go in the swamp and you get things called, I think they're certers. So then you can get their cores and or certlings, which is like certa the from mythology, and then you get their like the certling cores. They drop them. So it's pretty useful. But yeah, like imagine having a base there. You've got the mountains, you've got the swamps, and then like a little distance you've got the dark forest. And you're right next to an ocean. It's like a godly spot to build a base. But yeah. Oh, I kind of want to see what's over there, but that's not the point of this. We're meant to be going home. It's starting to get a bit late. I need to start having earlier nights and resting better so I don't waste my gains. We're starting to look good for the Inosuke cosplay. Since I've started, I've lost like 2 kilos. Something I can check. I have it on my app. I have an app that connects to my scales. We've lost 2.3 kilos. Not like almost half a body fat percent. We weren't that high to start with, to be fair. We were under 18 like percent. We're like 17 something. So being able to drop as much as we have is pretty pog. Like a lot of that will be from when I was drinking beer a lot. So it'll be like, it will be water weight. But we take it. I was having creatine, so I'll be a bit stronger and my muscles will be more filled with water, so they'll look bigger. But I don't know. I'm almost a little disappointed that we haven't seen any sea serpents, but with the amount of damage we're taking just from like that, I don't think I want to see any. Yeah, we're coming up to where we need to be. Like, if we stay out straight there, angle her back a bit. There you go. Just a touch to the... Yeah. And now straighten out. We should be good. I'm surprised this isn't ocean. We should be good. This will just be a straight shot home now. So, yeah. Um, so yeah. Oh, we're in the ocean. My hands are off the keyboard. So, but I love this game. This game is sick. I've enjoyed playing it so far. Despite all the crashes. But yeah. It's good. I really enjoy it. It's very chill. It's a nice relaxed game. I think that's where I need to be going down. Yep. So we can build like a dock or something over here, which would be quite cool because it'll connect it to that. We've got another mountains there and the elders on the other side. So if the girls want to stay there, we can create a new thing over there. But it would be best if we all went over there. It'd be a long old way to walk. But like we've got the bridge. Essentially, we would potentially be able to have like you end up having multiple bases in this game, but that could be one of the spots for it. Now, last 3 does give you a lot of stamina. Jesus. Also, I'm shocked that you can't plant the berries. You get berry bushes. Okay. We are mostly back. Wind is still behind us, which is good, but we need to sort of calm it a bit. We've done a lot today, but it feels like we haven't, you know? It's weird. We have done a lot though. Because like we've made this boat, we've got a load more bronze. We've got a cultivator. Oh shit. We've got a cultivator now, which is big. We've got honey. We've started being able to produce like better foods. All we need now is a fermenter and enough honey to be able to make some mead bases. And if we can get ones of stamina and other such stuff, it'd be very good. It'd be very helpful. We could even explore the swamp early, but it doesn't really seem very beneficial. I don't know. Doesn't seem like the move. Like exploring the swamp early, that is. Can we get sideways? Oh god. Okay, that's not too bad. I might turn him around. Turn him around first. I promise I'm better at driving in real life. But yeah, I mean, it's a shame to get rid of our nice little spot. But it would be better if we were over there, basically. Is where it comes down to. Mainly just because of the location. Which is why we haven't built so much over here. Is we didn't want to marry ourselves to this area when there are areas like that which are a lot better. There we go. Nice. Well, that was our maiden voyage. And it worked out pretty good. I am slightly slower in this gear actually, which is a bit of a shame. But it shouldn't matter overall. Nice. I don't think any of this would have been loaded in, but carrot healthy. It's all healthy. Chest empty. Huh. Oh, but it goes straight into chest once you hit E on it. That's fun. I like that. Getting more beef jerky and other stuff would be good. I do kind of want to validate having the having a fermenter and basically essentially building a brewery. But like I don't want to do that here because we could be doing it over there. I think that's valid. Because we can move everything fairly easily. Oh, we need extra for this. Before we can upgrade it. That's alright. Make ourselves a bronze spear, but it just sort of seems a bit... Seems a bit much. Oh, actually, if we make a... we can't make a lot more bronze. If we make some more bronze. Before we go, we know where we're going to be left off, basically. It's my thinking. Oh, yeah, because it takes more copper than tin. Or a bit ruined. Okay. Yeah, can't upgrade anything just yet. You're exposed. Yeah. There you go. That is there. Some bronze. Okay. Well. I think that'll be it for us tonight. Thank you very much for coming along. If you're seeing this this is for the YouTube videos, chat, don't be weird about it. But thank you guys very much for watching. This has been this episode of Valheim, the adventures of Olaf Deer Puncher. But yeah, remember to like and subscribe if you want to see more, and let me know that I've done a good job. If there's anything that I'm missing, like just comment at me. There's probably things that I don't know that you guys know. So just let me know in a comment. But yeah, I appreciate you coming by to watch. See you next time. Okay, now, after that cringe is done. We will quit and find somebody to raid. Pass on the love, because we got raided. We got raided by Plebluado, who is a lovely, lovely man. So we will find somebody. Pringles is streaming. Soup is streaming. Oh, actually, Luke is. He's streaming Dota 2. So we'll wait for the ad and then we'll raid Luke. But yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. It's been a blast to play, minus all the crashes. But I think we've solved the issue. I think it was a GPU temp issue. But yeah. So now we can go ahead and raid somewhat genuine. He's playing Dota. I assume he's good at it. I haven't really sat down and watched him play, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, go be sure to send him some love from me. Let him know that he's doing a good job. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow to play Sky Factory with Ed. I might see if I can start a little bit earlier, just to be a little gremlin, because I love these more passive, peaceful, like progression survival games. Yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you everyone who came to hang out. Thank you Ed for the raid, Candrum for all the point redeems. Thank you Neuro for just coming in and chatting away with me when no one else was here. I appreciate that a lot. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time.